Read a bit of knowledge about PasQualino. And PasQualino is Italian for Easter, right? So the PasQualino, the Pascal type of idea, right? Which is used as a common sort of surname for a lot of these people and all that, right? And derives off the PasQualino, right, which is Italian for Easter, so the East idea and the Pascal. See, so obviously you get a lot of famous people in that with this name Pascal or Pasquale. It's like, and it's in use like with French, Italian, and British. I've noticed that, sort of famous people like Francois Pascal, Lorraine Pascal, Joe Pasquale, see, all coming off this idea, right? And this also ties in, right, with the pass idea, right, of the sort of trans-passing and the sort of Masonic handshake, the pass, see, the pass grip. So it's basically referring to East. See, so it's like a connection to East, right? And there's further sort of knowledges about it. Where you have in terms of chemistry, right? I'm thinking about a chemist type of shop, right? Because back in my day, when I was a young and I used to go to the chemist, right? And the chemist used to sell pastilles, right? Pastilles used to be like, which is like a type of sweet, right? It's like the early forerunner of like sweets, like what you get, called pastilles. Because basically they used to sort of compress like all the sort of the little compounds or whatever and form it into a pastille, right? And then basically, which is the same as a tablet or a pill type of thing, right? Pastilles. And like I say, in my day, like used to have like licorice, pastilles and sort of fruit pastilles, aniseed, like stuff like that. And it was nearly weird, like in the early chemist things, where they would make medicine and basically compress it into a pastille, right? And that was a way to intake the medicines, like in a sort of in a nice flavoured way and all that, right? Pastilles. And obviously fruit pastilles is a famous sweet, you know what I mean? And but it has its origins in like a medical type of thing, coming from chemist stores and all that, right? So you're into the sort of alchemy idea and all that with the pastilles and that, right? So an Eastern type of cure within that, right? And this sort of also links in with, like, for example, the Bastille. I was just thinking about the Bastille, which is that French, famous French Revolution type of idea of the Bastille Day and all that, right? Where they supposedly guillotined all the aristocrats and all that, right? On the Bastille Day, right? So basically what you're talking about there, the Bastille Day, is Pastille Day, see what I'm saying? So it's linking in with the sort of East and the sort of medicine ideas, like the tablets of Moses and all that, right? So it's like, instead of a sort of revolution, like the hex is, again, is like the revolution about sort of, weapons and death, you know what I mean, guillotine blades and dead people and all that, see. But what you're talking about in terms of the French Revolution, see, is a revolution in tea drinking. See what I'm saying? Probably a famous day when they introduced the first tea drinking medicines to people or something in France, type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's like that's commemorating and celebrating, right? The day with a PasQualino, with basically East, East ideas.